Think you can handle all of Goguryeo's legends at once? From Jumong's dragonborn rise to Mishan's bold reforms, Goguryeto's empire-stretching conquests to Bojang's last stand, these are the stories you'll devour. Smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Your next royal obsession starts now. Before kings ruled by strength, Goguryeo ruled by system. He didn't swing swords, he wrote laws. He didn't shout orders, he built offices. Goguryeo didn't just lead, he organized leadership itself. With 6 ministers, new laws, and royal courts, he turned Baekje from a warrior tribe into a kingdom. And when other kings rose after him, they ruled from the structure he built. No battles, no blood, just the birth of order. Some kings die in their beds. Chekai died on the battlefield. He saw his kingdom breaking and chose to fight. North of Baekje, the Malgal tribes pressed in. They didn't just want land, they wanted blood. Chekai didn't hide behind generals. He put on armor, led from the front, and died with a sword in hand. Not for glory, but for survival. He was a king who knew the storm was coming and ran straight into it. Goguryeo was born in blood. His father died on the battlefield, so he took the crown and swore revenge. He marched on Lelang, striking at the empire that killed his king. Victory came fast, but peace never did. One night they came. He didn't fall in battle. He fell in the shadows, assassinated. A king who tried to finish his father's war but was buried before he could. After the king was assassinated, Baekje needed a name to calm the chaos, so they gave it to Yongshu. But he wasn't chosen for strength. He was chosen for silence. He ruled for 42 years and left almost nothing behind. No battles, no revolutions, just stillness. Sometimes the crown is heavy, not because of what you carry, but because of what you can't change. This wasn't just a king. This was an empire in motion. Gun Chogo didn't rule Baekje. He expanded it. He broke through Goguryeo, killed their king. He reached into Japan, sent culture and power. He didn't build a wall. He built a name. And when people said Baekje, they meant him. The king who turned a kingdom into a legacy. He didn't fight wars. He opened minds. King Chimnyu ruled for just 2 years. But in that time, he invited a monk from China and made Baekje the first Buddhist kingdom in Korea. No armies marched, but temples rose, and from that moment, Baekje wasn't just a kingdom, it was a culture, a light that spread from Seoul to Japan. Asin was born into a kingdom of glory, but by the time he took the throne, the storm had already begun. Goguryeo rose and came crashing south. Asin didn't surrender. He fought back. He held the river, the walls, the name. He sent his own son to Japan, not to run, but to keep a promise. Asin wasn't a king of victory. He was a king of resistance. The last sword before the silence. He grew up in Japan, a prince far from home. When his father, King Asin, died, Jeonji returned to find his throne already taken. But he didn't fight for it with swords. He fought with diplomacy. He reclaimed his crown, checked the nobles, and rebuilt a kingdom on the edge. Jeonji wasn't a warrior. He was a stabilizer. And in the silence after battle, he gave Baekje its shape again. What if a stolen royal letter crowned an unlikely hero? Meet King Bu, who raced across moonlit palace walls to seize his destiny, then unified 10 warring tribes with one bold decree and built the Galaxy Canal to turn deserts into fertile farmlands. He sent envoys to the west, bringing back spices and gold, introduced merit-based exams so any peasant could become a minister, and held monthly starlight councils where anyone could speak. His secret? He listened more than he spoke, forging the legend of a fierce, fair ruler ready to rewrite history. What if a hidden dossier decided a kingdom's fate? Meet King Muryung, who seized ancient scrolls in a midnight palace coup, moved the capital to Gwangju to forge a new heart for Baekje, carved secret canals that tripled rice harvests overnight, brokered silk and jade deals with Liang, China, and Hua, Japan, built temples blending Buddhism and Taoism under one roof, introduced merit exams so a farmer could rise to general, and hosted the quarterly sunlight assembly where every voice could echo. His secret? Power tempered with empathy, crafting a legacy that still resonates today.